All right, welcome. We're live here at the at Frazee High School. I almost said the Hive because there is a different colored bee on the floor, like there is at the Hive. But that is just a couple minutes down the road, by the way. But it's the Battle of the Green. We got the Hornets, we got the Cowboys, we got Magnitude Sports. There's a lot of green in the house tonight, and well, so far the green has favored the Breckenridge Cowboys. Picking up wins in the C-team game by the final of 28-24 and wins in the JV game by the final of 64-38. An exciting JV game in Barnesville as well. Came down to a free throw with 0.1 on the clock, and Barnesville hangs on for a 38-37 win over the Detroit Lake Lakers in the junior varsity game over there. And I'm just now getting the report. The C game was unofficial score 51-36. Barnesville wins, and 38-37 Barnesville wins in the JV game. So Barnesville has taken C in JV, Breckenridge has taken C in JV, and now the Cowboys and Hornets are squaring off here, and they just started the broadcast on the varsity game between the Trojans and the Lakers. So if you want to have an interest in that game, you can go ahead and pull it up. We're about 7 minutes away from the start of this one here. The Breckenridge Cowboys come in with a win-loss record of 12-5 on the season, while the Frazee Hornets come in with a, I'm trying to pull it up here. Here it is. Frazee Hornets come in with a record of 8-9. This is the last game of the regular season for both teams on the court here. Frazee coming off a 75-67 loss on Thursday to Dilworth Glendon Felton. That was on the road in Glendon. Prior to that, they had 2 wins. They are 2-1 in their last 3 games. 83-46 over Norman County East. Ulen Hitterdal, an 89-70 over Hawley, and then a 66-64 loss to Perham, all in the month of March, to bring them into today's game against Breckenridge. For the Cowboys, they have won 2 of their last 4. They lost 81-78 to Barnesville, a game we had for you here on Magnitude Sports in Barnesville, a game that came down to a shot at the buzzer. Breckenridge had a chance to tie it, but they missed the shot, and Barnesville would hang on for the win. And then they would fall by 7 to the Moorhead Spuds in Moorhead 1 week ago today on Saturday, March 6th. They would bounce off those 2 losses with an 83-72 win over Dilworth Glendon Felton and an 82-70 win over the Wheaton Herman Norcross Warriors on March 11th. So they've had a couple days off, and now they come in here for this afternoon game against Frazee. And I don't know what to expect. Breckenridge has knocked off Perham. And some would arguably say that they're probably at the same level as Perham is as far as talent and skill, and you put them side by side on paper, and each team, they've battled each other twice, and each team has won the home advantage game in that series. So Frazee came so incredibly close to snapping a 58-game win streak for Perham. So we'll see if Frazee can bring a similar style of game into this game here against the Breckenridge Cowboys or not. Don't let that 8-9 record fool you here. They got the home court advantage here, and they might be able to pull a quick start here against the Breckenridge Cowboys. So I'll have to see what happens. So the Section 8 AA tournament is also coming up here, and no teams are officially seeded as of right now. But with the way things stand as far as the QRFs are concerned, here's what March 17th will look like. That would be the second round of the girls' game after the pigtail games are played on March 15th. And if everything is seeded the way that we think they'll be seeded, the Breckenridge girls will travel to Perham. That game will be live on Magnitude Sports if that is how they seed that matchup. And then the other game that we'll have for you on March 17th will be Monaga at Barnesville. It's officially 5-4, but there's a tiebreaker on there, and nobody's 100% sure how that QRF tiebreaker's going to wind up. It's definitely going to be Monaga versus Barnesville. The only thing we're not sure is if the game will be in Barnesville or if the game will be in Monaga. So we're still waiting on that. As far as the boys are concerned for that second round game on March 18th, if things are seeded the way that we think they are, they will, according to the QRFs as they stand right now, you'll have the 6 at 3, which would be Frazee at Breckenridge, which would be a rematch of this match coming up here, only this time down in Breckenridge. And then Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines would travel to Perham to take on the Yellow Jackets. And so those would be the 2 boys matchups that we would have for you here on Magnitude Sports on March 18th. If they seed them the way that they think they will, not 100% official, but I'm going to go ahead and say it's about 89 to 92% official. So we'll wait. Those will be seeded sometime later tonight or sometime tomorrow is the rumor. So we'll know for sure tomorrow, and you can follow us on our social media accounts, and we'll be sure to get you updated on which games will be live on Magnitude Sports and which ones will not, I guess, is the best way to put it. So that's a preview of what's potentially going to happen in the Section 8 AA tournament for the girls and the boys' second round games. Once again, we will tentatively have Breckenridge at Perham for the girls on March 17th, and then Monaga-Barnesville in either Monaga or Barnesville for the girls on the 17th. And then for the boys on the 18th, we'll have Frazee at Breckenridge, tentative, and Wadena Deer Creek at Perham, tentative, assuming that they are seated the way that we think they'll be seated based upon how the QRFs are sitting today. Now, that could change. Well, there's still a couple regular season games to go. Barnesville at DGF will be Magnitude's final regular season broadcast. That will happen on Monday the 15th. And that's the reason why we will not have coverage of any of the pigtail games on the 15th, is because we're already committed to that regular season game between the Trojans and the Rebels. And that'll be live on Magnitude Sports from DGF High School in Glendon. And we want to thank the activities crew, including Joe and Nikki and the others at DGF High School, for allowing us to come over there and make a visit and broadcast that game. Certainly looking forward to that one. Last time the Rebels and Trojans met, it came down to a 2-point difference, 68-66 or 66-64. I can't remember, but we had the game here on Magnitude, and DGF should have sent that one to overtime, but they chose the 3 over the wide open 2, and that's what caused them to lose the game. So you kind of get this feeling that DGF really, really wants a second crack at Barnesville, and they're going to get that second crack on Monday, and the game will be here on Magnitude Sports to wrap up the regular season portion of Magnitude's broadcast schedule here for the Heart of Lakes / Section 8 AA Conference regular season action on Magnitude Sports. So with that said, we're about a minute away. Broadcast coverage today brought to you by our friends at United Community Bank, OSPTI, State Farm Agent Amanda Frederick, Superior Builders, and last but not least, Red River Grain in Breckenridge, bringing you today's action between the Hornets and the Cowboys. And those same sponsors that I just mentioned will also bring you postseason coverage of the Hornets, Cowboys, and Yellow Jackets. And then we'll have Midwest Bank and Dean's Bulk Service helping us bring you coverage of the Barnesville Trojans. So we'll have coverage of the Trojans, the Yellow Jackets, the Hornets, and Breckenridge, Cowboys and Cowgirls, all live here on Magnitude Sports throughout the Section 8 AA tournament. Home games for sure, road games likely. And so make sure you follow your teams and find out where they're going to be playing at. And then you can check our website at msportsnet.com. Right now we have just the section schedule up there. We don't have exact matchups, but we will sometime tomorrow on Sunday. Here's your PA announcer for the starting lineups and opening announcements.
I'd like to direct your attention to the bench here while Coach Cornier has something to say.
All right, quickly, on behalf of the varsity boys basketball program, we wanted to thank our manager, Sophia Strand. She's done an amazing job the last 2 years, and we wouldn't be able to be as organized without her, so we appreciate all your help. Thank you, Sophia.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask you to rise at table, remove any headwear, and face our nation's flag as we listen to our national anthem.
When is the last time you reviewed your insurance coverages? Are you sure they are keeping pace with things in your life that may have changed? Now more than ever, it is important that you have the right coverages in place. Your local State Farm agent, Amanda Frederick, is here to help answer your insurance questions and provide a free comparison to your current policies and coverages. She has a fully licensed and local team ready to assist. Stop in or call for a free policy comparison. State Farm agent Amanda Frederick, proud to support Cowboy and Cowgirl athletics.
Hi, my name is Ryan Rusted, Chief Lending Officer with United Community Bank. I'm just excited we've been partnering with businesses for over 100 years. Come and see why so many of your friends and neighbors have put their trust in United Community Bank. Stop in and see us in Perham, Frazee, and Dent, or you can visit us online at ucbankmn.com. We're excited for you to be part of our community, United Community Bank.
Magnitude Sports has delivered over 1,000 broadcasts capturing all fourth quarter comebacks, walk-off home runs, buzzer beaters, 62-point volleyball sets, and double overtime victories. The excitement is on Magnitude Sports. Over 150 teams from 5 states and 2 countries have been featured on Magnitude Sports at both the varsity and sub-varsity levels. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and select your alert preference so you never have to miss that big moment from your favorite area sports team. Find us on Facebook and Twitter too. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
All right, welcome back to Frazee High School. Here's the national anthem finishes up, and now your starting lineups. We'll start with Breckenridge and move over to Frazee.
We'll start off this afternoon by introducing the starting lineup for both teams, beginning with the Cowboys.
So one player you won't see in the starting lineup
senior, number 2, Adam Ohm.
is
Starting for the Cowboys, a 6-foot senior, number 4,
Anthony Conzemius, as he's wearing that red hooded sweatshirt there with the crutches, so he will not be in today. But Adam Ohm, Cooper Yagi, that's Junior Perez.
For the Cowboys, a 6'1" senior, number 12, Sebastian Anderson.
Sebastian Anderson, and finally, last but not least, Jonah Christensen.
A 6'2" senior, number 34, Jonah Christensen. Head coach of the Cowboys, Stephen Lipp, assisted by Jordan Christensen and Derek Braun.
So once again, Adam Ohm, Cooper Yagi, Junior Perez, Sebastian Anderson, and Jonah Christensen, your starters for the Breckenridge Cowboys.
Number 2, Jack Cordier. Starting for the Hornets, a 5'8" freshman, number 3, Justin Cordier. Starting for the Hornets, a 6'3" junior, number 4, George Flynn. Starting for the Hornets, a 6'3" senior, number 14, Broden Fleischer. And starting for the Hornets, a 6'7" senior, number 32, Reed Eckert. Head coach of the Hornets, Hunter Graham, assisted by Jared Cornier and Katrina Cornier.
All right, so once again, your starters, Jack Cornier, Justin Cornier, George Flynn, Broden Fleischer, and Reed Eckert.
Keep our events fair, safe, and fun. Without officials, we can't have games. A special thank you for the efforts of the officials for today's contest. We ask that you continue to show our appreciation throughout the game by showing great sportsmanship to the officials and opponents.
And we are underway here in the first half of this one. And the first bucket is up and in.
14, Broden Fleischer.
Broden Fleischer puts the Hornets on the board first. And it is 2-0 now here in favor of Frazee. Back the other way, answering with the 3 is Adam Ohm. That knocked it down the triple. And that's our first lead change of the game. It is now 3-2 in favor of the Cowboys. Back the other way there, that's George Flynn. Flynn tried to feed it down to the baseline, out of bounds. Turnover number 1 of the game as the ball will go back to the Breckenridge Cowboys. 17:23 and counting to go as Perez will receive the inbounds pass in the backcourt, fire it over to Anderson. Anderson brings it up to the near wing, runs into a double team of Cornier, and that 3 rattles in and out, won't go. Perez with the rebound up top for Christensen. Christensen Bounce pass, corner, Perez 3, off the back iron, won't go. George Flynn will pull down the defensive board here for the Frazee Hornets, leading or trailing 3-2, and looking for the putback and almost dipped it in, but Christensen will pull down the board and Breckenridge will bring it back. Cornier trying to pickpocket Perez. 3 on the way and in. It's Adam Ohm with his second triple, and it's 6-2 in favor of the Cowboys. They are on a 6-0 run here after the Hornets opened up the scoring. Broden Fleischer with the lone basket so far here for Frazee. Long 2, Cornier rattles in and out, rebound underneath. Flynn up and in.
George Flynn.
Quickly back the other way. Breckenridge will waste no time. That's Cooper Yagi along the baseline, works it into the paint there for Christensen, who'll muscle his way to the court. The hoop won't go. Jack Cornier will pull down the rebound. Cornier being guarded by Yagi, over and a foul. Foul on Yagi, that'll be the first, and the team's first.
Falls on number 4, Yagi.
So Justin Cornier will get it to Jack Cornier. Cornier will get a screen there from number 32. That's Fleischer. Check that, Eckert. Flynn to Cornier. Cornier will pull up from the corner. Swish! Jack Cornier into the scorebook with 3 of his own, and it's 7-6 as the Hornets take the lead now. Perez, loose ball, pumps it into the corner, 3 on the way, and he gets his 3rd one of the game. It's Adam Ohm. Adam Ohm has all 9 points for the Cowboys, and it's 9-7 as Breckenridge retakes the lead. And that one's banked in off the glass by George Flynn to tie it at 9. That's our first tie of the game. Feed it down low there for Anderson. Out in the corner, 3 is off the mark. Battle for the rebound. Christensen wins that battle. Little baby hook up and in from the paint, and the Cowboys take the 11-9 lead. Jonah Christensen, the first Cowboy other than Adam Ohm to score in this game so far. 11-9, corner 3, 12-11. Justin Cornier with the triple. And back and forth we go here. And a missed shot. Frazee will get the ball back. No, check that. He made the shot. 11-11 is our score. Okay.
Scoring at the line,
So
number 3, Justin Cornier.
it was actually that 3-pointer by Jack Cornier, or Justin Cornier, was actually a 2. That tied the game at 11. And now the basket was made by the Hornets in the missed free throw. Christensen can't get it to roll in, and the rebound comes down to Reed Eckert. Cornier will bring it up over the timeline here with, let's see here, we didn't start our clock, just inside 14 minutes to go. Nice pass to Fleischer.
Scoring by Hornets number 14, Fleischer.
And now it's a 15-11 game. And Frazee's on a 4-0 run. They'll work it down to the baseline there for Anderson. Anderson back out to Ohm. Ohm quickly double teamed by Cornier and Fleischer. Fleischer rips it away, gets it up to Jack Cornier. Cornier with a pass across the paint into the hands of George Flynn. It is a 6-0 run here for the Hornets. 15-11. Yagi, near wing. Works it back up top for Perez. Back to Yagi, tees it up, 20-footer short. Rebound comes to Broden Fleischer, and it is Breckenridge. Pass across, that is Christensen. He can't get it to go. was actually 17-11. I forgot to add a bucket. Here's Justin Cornier. That one's off the mark. Yagi gets the rebound. And Yagi brings it back into the paint, nearly poked away, and Yagi will get it. A little behind the back pass to Ohm up top to Perez. Perez fires it near side here for Anderson for a three. Got it. Sebastian Anderson, the 6'1 senior.
Sebastian Anderson.
Ends the 8-0 run, knocking down the triple and pulling the Cowboys back within 3. Frazee took the lead at 13-11. They have not given it up yet as they'll push it into the corner here. That is Broden Fleischer. Fleischer, Cornier, 3 on the way, rattles in and out. And that rebound grabbed there by Jonah Christensen. He'll get it up to Anderson. A little underhand toss there to Yagi as Justin Cornier tried to pickpocket Yagi. And now a jump ball will be called, and the possession arrow will favor the Breckenridge Cowboys.
Ball game for the Cowboys, number 14, Alex Hall. And number 40, Landon Blofus. Into the ball game for the Hornets, number 22, Nathan Johansson.
Nathan Johansson checks in for the Hornets. Alex Ohm and Landon Blofus will check in for the Cowboys here. 17-14, 11-42, 3 on the way. Adam Ohm hits his 4th 3 of the game, and we are tied at 17. Cornier, to Cornier, Jack to Justin. And now Fleischer back to Cornier, up top to Flynn, over to Jack Cornier, long 3, too strong, and Blofus will get the rebound. Back the other way now comes Breckenridge with a chance to take the lead. Cooper Yagi into the paint, and he'll draw the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Fouls on Fleischer. Yagi at the line for the Cowboys.
First trip to the line for either team today. Oh no, I take that. It's the second trip to the line. He'll miss the first one, Yagi will. And he'll miss the second one as well. Breckenridge will get it back, work it down low. Christensen, offensive rebound, can't get it to go. Out top, 3 on the way, it's in! Alex Ohm hits the triple. And now Breckenridge takes the 20-17 lead. 10:50 and counting to go. Justin Cornier pulls up for the tie, he got it.
Hitting a 3 for the Hornets, number 3, Justin Cornier.
We're knotted up at 20. Quick passing, Ohm, mid-block, up, back iron won't go. Rebound pulled down by Fleischer, up court to Justin Cornier. Cornier pulls up for a long 2. Battle for the rebound, we'll have an over and back call here on Frazee. Ball will go back to the Breckenridge Cowboys. Knotted up at 20 with 10:17 to go here.
For the Cowboys, number 12, Sebastian Anderson.
Sebastian Anderson will come in. That'll give Adam Ohm a breather on the sideline. Adam Ohm with 12 points, all 12 from behind the arc. 10-14 and counting. We're knotted up at 20 here between the Cowboys and the Hornets. Broadcast coverage brought to you by United Community Bank, OSPTI, State Farm Agent Amanda Frederick, Superior Builders in Breckenridge, and Red River Grain. And Hornets will get the ball back and a chance to take the lead. They'll work it to check that Flynn in the near corner. Inside, Jack Cornier draws the foul. Shot won't go. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Fouls on number 12, Anderson. Cornier at the line for the Hornets.
Sebastian Anderson picks up his first team's 3rd. And Jack Cornier to the line. And he'll make the first one. And now give the lead back to the Hornets. 21-20. Second one is in as well. Inbounds pass comes to Alex Ohm. And Ohm will get it to Blofus. Blofus now hands it off for Anderson. Anderson dribbles into the paint, kicks it out to Ohm. Ohm to Christensen. Christensen tees it up for a 3, and he got it.
Hitting a 3 for the Cowboys, number 34, Jonah Christensen.
Jonah Christensen gives the lead back to Breckenridge at 23-22. Three from Cornier, a little strong. Rebound, fight for it. Loftus will win that fight. He'll chuck it off in the backcourt there for Alex Ohm. Quickly up to Yagi. Yagi draws the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair. So we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have had 12 ties and lead changes in this game so far. And we're about halfway through the first half as the Cowboys take a 2-point lead on the free throw by Cooper Yagi. He was 0 for 2 on his first attempt. Now he's 1 for 3, looking to improve to 50%. He will fall to 25%, but they'll get an offensive rebound, and Yagi will draw another foul, and I believe he will go back to shoot again.
Fouls on Fleischer. Yagi at the line.
That is the second on... Yes, it's the second on Broden Fleischer. And Yagi will connect on that free throw to give him his team a 3-point advantage.
For the Hornets, number 32, Reed Eckert.
And he'll make them both. So the rust is gone. 1 for 4 in his first 4 attempts and 3 for 4 in his last 4 attempts. Justin Cornier with the basketball, and it's near 9 minutes to go here. Well, floater up and in from Jack Cornier.
Scored for the Hornets, number 2, Jack Cornier.
That pulls the Hornets within 1, 25-24. Perez with the basketball, pulls up off the glass and in.
Scored for the Cowboys, number 5, Junior Perez.
28-24 as Perez gets into the score column for the first time today. And now that is Fleischer. Can't bank that one in, and Anderson will get the rebound. Up court, Yagi open for a 3, pulls the trigger and fires.
Getting a shooter for the Cowboys, number 4, Cooper Yagi.
That's his first points, not from the free throw line, 31-24, and now the Cowboys have stretched that lead up to 7. Justin Cornier works it inside there. That is Reed Eckert. Back to Cornier out top. Quickly to Jack Cornier from the pass from Johansson, who's into the lineup wearing number 22. They work it back to Johansson. Quick pop out, and that is Fleischer's 3 is a little bit off. And Breckenridge will get the rebound. Work it up court here for Alex Ohm. Ohm with a little floater gets it up and in. And Alex Ohm with 5 points now. And now it's a 9-point lead here, and Frazee needs a bucket bad before Breckenridge gets another chance to score. Jack Cornier pulls up and connects.
3 for the Hornets, number 2, Jack Cornier.
33-27, and that was a much-needed 3 there for the Hornets. We'll take a timeout. Be back in a moment.
For the Cowboys.
Hi, everybody. My name's Andy Eckhoff, Business Development Manager at United Community Bank. We're a one-stop shop, and our experienced staff is here to help you in any way we can. I want you to know that when you bank at United Community Bank, you have a whole team behind you, and our team wants to know your goals and how we can help you get there. We're the #1 commercial lender in the Lakes area. Come see us at United Community Bank, where the future is bright.
All right, welcome back. Broadcast coverage also brought to you by OSPTI, locations in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. State Farm agent Amanda Frederick on Minnesota Avenue in Breckenridge. Red River Grain and Superior Builders in Breckenridge, along with United Community Bank, with locations in Perham, Dent, and Frazee. 33-27, Breckenridge with the 6-point lead and the basketball. Anderson over the timeline, fires it over to Yagi up top to Perez. Perez looks inside, high post, Christensen to Yagi, back to Christensen, and he fires and connects from the midcourt.
34, Jonah Christensen.
Yagi will get the assist, 2 more for the Cowboys. 35-27, 7:07 and counting to go. Justin Cornier over the timeline, hands it off here for Fleischer. Fleischer looking around, flips it back to Justin Cornier. Cornier with the basketball being harassed by Perez. Gets it into the hands of Eckert. And it's stolen away here by Yagi. Yagi to the hoop, and he'll be fouled by Jack Cornier.
Fouls on number 2, Cornier. Yagi at the line.
That'll be his fifth in the team, or I'm sorry, his first in the team's fifth is what I meant to say. Had it flip-flop for a moment. Yagi back to the free throw line, 3 for 6, make it 4 for 7. And this one to make it the first double-digit lead of the game for either team. And he will connect. 37-27. Hornets could use a basket on this possession for sure. Eckert hands it off for Cornier to Justin Cornier for 3. He got it. Jack Cornier on the assist to younger brother Justin. And a steal, and up court, it's Jack Cornier. 2 more. It's a 5-0 draw. 37-32, it's back to a 5-point differential. And the Frazee fans cheering defense, and they'll get a rebound there for Fleischer. Long 3, and no, it's off the back iron, and Anderson will get the rebound. Anderson to Christensen. Christensen will power his way to the hoop and get it in. 3-5-7-9 for Christensen. 39-32 is our score now. 5:45 and counting to go. Eckert to the hoop and one.
Scoring at the line for Hornets, number 32, Reed Eckert.
That's his first points of the day.
Fouls on Christensen.
Jonah Christensen, his first, team's fourth. And Eckert with the and one opportunity to make it a 4-point game.
Entering ball against the Hornets, number 4, George Flynn.
George Flynn will come in, giving Johansson a breather on the sideline for the Hornets. And off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound Christensen gives it to Perez. Perez will slow down, cross the timeline with 5:33 and counting to go. Yagi dribbles in, 16-footer, a little bit off the mark. Offensive rebound for Anderson. Anderson back to Yagi, feeds it down low into the paint for Christensen. Sneaks through a defender, missed the shot, got his own rebound, and it's taken away from behind by Fleischer. Nice steal there, and the Hornets with a quick pass inside. Eckert will be fouled by Perez.
Fouls on number 5, Perez. Eckert at the line for the Hornets.
His first, team's fifth. Both teams have 5 team fouls now, and Reed Eckert 0 for 1 from the free throw line, and he's 0 for 2 from the free throw line now. Breckenridge took the lead at 23-22. We haven't had a lead change since then. They'll fire that one in. 39-35 is our score now. Perez looking around, feeds it to Christensen at the free throw line. He'll pivot, fire it over to Yagi quickly down low there. That is, couldn't see who that was. In and out, number 12, that is Sebastian Anderson, who I was having trouble identifying. Inside 5 minutes to go. Cornier into the corner here for Eckert. Up top now to Flynn. Flynn back to Justin Cornier. Now over to Fleischer. They'll get it, I believe that's, yeah, that is Jack Cornier. And a nice pass across the paint, but Anderson gets in there and it goes off his body out of bounds. It'll stay with Frazee. So baseline inbounds pass, and I'm sorry, let's get our scoreboard up on the screen here for you. I apologize for that.
Fouls on number 5, Perez. Back in the ball game for the Cowboys, number 14, Alex Ohm.
So Perez picks up his second, team 6. So one more, and it's a 1-and-1 bonus here for the Hornets. Inbounds pass comes to Justin Cornier. Back to Flynn. Turned over, and back the other way comes Breckenridge. Nice one-handed pass to Anderson here in the corner. Drives into the paint. Quickly, corner, opposite side. Christensen with the 3, no. Fleischer with the rebound. He'll come back, weave his way through defenders, go right down Main Street and off the glass. 39-37.
Broden
Fleischer with 6. Inside 4 minutes to go here. This has been a good one so far. Corner 3, Ohm. He got it. That is his 5th 3 of the first half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15 points from behind the arc. (42-37), back to a 5-point advantage. Justin Cornier has it, works it here for, that is Flynn. And now Eckert up top, Fleischer off his fingertips out of bounds and back to Breckenridge. Stops the clock with 3:14 to go here in the first half of play. You're getting a preview of what could potentially be a second round playoff game in the 8AA tournament. Corner 3, in! That is Sebastian Anderson.
Number 12, Sebastian Anderson.
9 3-pointers for Breckenridge here in this first half, with 5 of them coming out of the hands of Adam Ohm. 2 for Sebastian Anderson and 1 for Jonah Christensen, 1 for Cooper Yagi. Justin Cornier spins, lost it. Christensen picks it up, bounces it up, a behind the back pass. Yagi down to Anderson. He missed the shot, but Christensen's there for the cleanup. And it's back to a 10-point game now in favor of the Cowboys. Nice pass across the paint, and able to sneak it in there is George Flynn.
Number 4, George Flynn.
47-39 and a turnover now, and Justin Cornier will be pickpocketed from behind. Adam Ohm will poke it over to Cooper Yagi, and Yagi will bring it back. Yagi, and a reach-in foul coming here on Jack Cornier. Nearly had the steal, but got a little bit too much contact on that. That'll be Jack Cornier's 2nd personal, team 6. So both teams 1 foul away from the 1-and-1 bonus. 2 minutes to go. Anderson with the basketball, picks up his dribble, floats it over to Yagi in the far corner, drives baseline, tried to get it to Christensen, it was nearly taken away. Now the 3 on the way, that one's off the mark. Christensen able to get the rebound, poked out of his hands. Yagi will pick up the loose ball, work it up top here for Alex Ohm. Ohm fires it over near side here for his brother Adam. And I wanted to say younger brother because the younger brother's taller than the older brother. You got 5'8" for Adam, and you got 5'4" for Alex. Unless I wrote that down wrong, but maybe I flip-flopped that. Eckert scores to make it 47-41. And a nice move there by Anderson to get the basket back. 49-41, 1 minute to go here in the first half. Cornier spins, puts it up and in. Nicely done by Jack Cornier. 49-43, and the Hornets within 6. Looking for a turnover here. Jump ball, possession will favor the Hornets. Or did they call a timeout? No, it will go to the Hornets. Both teams still have all, oh no, check that. The Hornets did take 1 timeout so far. But Breckenridge still has all of their timeouts remaining here in the first half. Justin Cornier splits the defense, floats one up and in.
Scoring for the Hornets, number 3, Justin Cornier.
49-45, 30 seconds to go. Anderson looks, fakes, high post, into the paint, dumps it off, Christensen travel.
Entering the ball game for the Hornets, number 22, Nathan Johansson.
5 turnovers for Breckenridge here in the first half. And I have Frazee down for 6. Unofficial, of course, Flynn with the basketball to the free throw line, pops it out. That is Fleischer, nearly poked away from him. 10 seconds to go, shot is up, offensive board. They get it back to Fleischer, up against Christensen. He can't get it to go. Christensen to Anderson, 2 seconds. Yagi at the buzzer. No, off the back iron, and that'll bring us to halftime. 49-45 in favor of the Breckenridge Cowboys here at the halftime break. It's a good one. Let's see what the second half has when we come back after this. We'll add up some numbers and come back with your halftime show in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
At this time, the Frazee Activities would like to thank their sponsors for the 2020-21 school year.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, drying, cleaning, and marketing your grain to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain has been saving farmers for years, rewarding them with reasonable prices on purchases and fair deals when they sell. Talk to Kelly or Brad about the many services they offer. Red River Grain in Breckenridge. Call 643-3738.
Hi, my name is Ryan Rusted, Chief Lending Officer with United Community Bank. I'm just excited we've been partnering with businesses for over 100 years. Come and see why so many of your friends and neighbors have put their trust in United Community Bank. Stop in and see us in Perham, Frazee, and Dent, or you can visit us online at ucbankmn.com. We're excited for you to be part of our community, United Community Bank.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
All right, welcome back. We are at halftime here, and this is a good one right now. Breckenridge up by 4 over Frazee. 49-45 is our score at the halftime break. Broadcast coverage brought to you by United Community Bank in Perham, Dent, and Frazee, as well as our friends down in Breckenridge at OSPTI, State Farm Agent Amanda Frederick, and Superior Builders in Red River Grain. OSPTI with other locations as well in Hankinson and Fergus Falls as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at our first half numbers. Once again, 49-45 in favor of Breckenridge. And Frazee would strike first. They would get a basket there from Broden Fleisch, or check that, George Flynn. And that would be the first of his 8 points in the first half. And then Breckenridge would take the lead at 3-2. Frazee would take the lead back at 7-6, hold on to it until Breckenridge took the lead back at 9-7. Then we were tied at 9. Breckenridge took the lead at 11-9. Then we were tied at 11. Frazee would take the lead at 13-11, hold on to it until Breckenridge tied it up at 17. They would go on to take the lead at 20-17. Frazee would come back, hit a 3 to tie it at 20, and then Frazee would get a possession later. They would get fouled, go to the free throw line, take the lead at 21-20, and a couple trips down the court later, Breckenridge got the lead back at 23-22. That was the final lead change of the first half up to this point. 23-22, and now Breckenridge is up 49-45. So that's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lead changes and 1, 2, 3 ties. So nine lead changes and 3 ties in that first half. Let me write that down. 9 lead changes and 3 ties in half number 1. And individual numbers, we'll start with the Breckenridge Cowboys. They're 5 of 8, all 8 attempts coming from Cooper Yagi from the free throw line. Adam Ohm with 15, he has 5 threes. Cooper Yagi with 8, and 5 of those 8 coming from the free throw line. He also has a 3. 2 for Junior Perez, 8 for Sebastian Anderson, including 2 threes. 5 for Alex Ohm, including a 3. 11 for Jonah Christensen, including a 3. If you count them all up, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 3-pointers. So 30 of the 49 points for Breckenridge from behind the 3-point arc. On the flip side for Frazee, you have 14 for Jack Cornier, 12 for Justin Cornier, 8 for George Flynn, 6 for Broden Fleischer, and 5 for Reed Eckert. Eckert 1 of 3, Jack Cornier 2 of 2 from the free throw line in that first half. As a team, they shot 3 of 5, which would make them 60% from the free throw line. And once again, for Breckenridge, they shot 5 of 8, and that would make them 62%. You can maybe round that up to 63. We'll say 62.5 and let you make the decision if that's rounded up or rounded down. So if it depends on which coach you talk to, probably. But anyways, one might round it down, say you got to do better, and the other one will round it up, saying that's good enough. I don't know, but 49-45 our score at halftime. And once again, leading the way here for Breckenridge is Adam Ohm with 15 and Jonah Christensen with 11. On the flip side, you got the Cornier brothers with 14 and 12. Jack 14, Justin 12, your 2 leaders for the Hornets. Well, we are about 2 minutes away from the start of the second half. We'll get things ready and be back in 2 minutes here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Hi, I'm Jen Hendrickson, mortgage lender at United Community Bank. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we are here to help you through the process and answer all of your questions. Mortgage rates are great right now. You can check out our website at ucbankmn.com to get pre-approved, sign up for Rate Watch, and check out our mortgage rate calculators. United Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
United Community Bank.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. OSPTI, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
On the court for the Cowboys, Ohm, Yagi, Perez, Anderson, and Christensen.
All right, and there's your starters for the second half of play as we put 18 minutes on the clock. And Breckenridge will start with the 4-point lead and the basketball, moving from right to left on your screen here in the second half. Frazee in the dark green, moving from left to right, and that one will be off the foot out of bounds. It'll stay with Breckenridge. They'll throw it in from the near sideline. Yagi will trigger the inbounds pass to Perez. Update from Barnesville. Barnesville leading 26-21 over Detroit Lakes at halftime. So we'll keep you up to date if we get a final on that game before we go final here. Christensen, pass, poked away and intercepted. Jack Cornier comes up with the loose ball. George Flynn on the alley-oop attempt, not good. Left it short on the rim, and the rebound to Adam Ohm. Now they try to float one up. Christensen battles for the rebound and puts it up and won't get it. Rebound goes to Eckert, and now Frazee with a chance to trim the lead, but they'll turn it over, and they'll go back to the Breckenridge Cowboys. That's a 7th turnover of the game for Frazee. First in the second half. While Breckenridge has 5 right now, and they have none in the second half. That'll be a foul from behind on George Flynn. That will send Jonah Christensen to the line.
Christensen at the line for the Cowboys.
George Flynn just picked up his 3rd personal. Team's first of the second half, and Christensen connects on the free throw. It's 50-45. He now has 12 in the contest, and he now has 13 in the contest. Now 7 of 10 from the free throw line as a team, as the Frazee crowd will cheer on their team, and worthwhile there. Jack Cornier now hits down the triple, and 51-48 is our score. Oh wait, it's a long 2. They only put 1 on the scoreboard, so 51-47.
Point for the Cowboys, number 4, Cooper Yagi.
And Cooper Yagi will answer back with a basket of his own. That basket for Yagi puts him into double digits with 10. They'll work it down low for Jack Cornier. One dribble, spins, tried to put it up, and Christensen will come up with the loose ball. Christensen will bring it up the far sideline. Bounce pass intercepted. Broden Fleischer brings it back. Fleischer to the hoop. Fleischer lays it in.
Broden Fleischer.
Broden Fleischer with the steal on the basket. And now back the other way. That one will roll in for Perez.
Scoring for the Cowboys, number 5, Junior Perez.
And it's 55-49. And that is Eckert with the triple. All of a sudden, it's a one-possession game, 55-52. Here with 15:22 and counting to go. 3 on the way, rattles in and out, and the rebound goes to Flynn. Flynn will fire it up to Justin Cornier. Cornier being guarded by Yagi. Now Flynn has it. Flynn up against Perez to the hoop. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Fouls on Perez. Flynn at the line for the Hornets.
Perez needs to be careful. He just picked up his 3rd foul. It's the team's first of the second half. And Flynn at the free throw line makes the first one.
Entering the ball game for the Cowboys, number 14, Alex Ohm.
Flynn with 9 points now, a chance to break into the double-digit club if he can connect on this free throw. And he does. It's a 1-point game as Flynn goes 2 for 2 from the line. And now here's Alex Ohm. Frazee fans chanting defense. They'll work it to Christensen along the baseline. Trying to back up its defender, catch and shoot. Adam Ohm looking for his 6th three of the game. Won't get it. Anderson cruises in for the rebound. Dishes it off. Christensen on the reverse layup. Give the assist to Sebastian Anderson. And Jonah Christensen now with 15 points. And the lead is up to 57-54. Long 2 off the mark. Loose ball rebound. Eckert swings it into the corner. He's fouled and one. Fouled and one. A chance to take the lead.
Also number 14, Ohm. Subbing in for the Cowboys, number 40, Landon Bluffus.
Alex Ohm will pick up his first, team second. And the lead, it will remain tied at 57. He will not connect on the and one opportunity. And we are tied at 57. Last time this game was tied, the score was 20-20. So we have our first tie, and whoever scores the next basket will earn the first lead change of the second half. Yagi will look for that lead change. It'll bounce off the back iron. Battle for the rebound. Flynn comes away with it. Christensen steals, puts up the hook, and Flynn will get the rebound on the missed shot by Christensen. And that pass is intercepted by Yagi. 2-on-2, back the other way. Yagi blocked out of bounds, or no, it stayed inbounds. A clean block and a takeaway there by Eckert. Now Justin Cornier will fire it off, and he just barely got over the line in time. Cornier gets fouled again on a three, and he'll go to the line to shoot three. I believe it was Christensen who fouled him on that one. We'll double check. Don't check that, it's Anderson. It's his second, team's third. So we're tied at 57, and Jack Cornier steps up to shoot three. He's 2 of 3 from the line so far today. And now he's 2 of 4. He made his first 2, he's missed his last 2. And that one will go in. 58-57. That is the 10th lead change of the game.
Entering the ball game for the Cowboys, number 2, Adam Ohm.
So Jack Cornier goes 2 of 3 on his 3 free throw attempts. He's been fouled twice now on that corner 3. He made the first one. The foul allowed the second one to be a little short. And speaking of short, so was that 3-point attempt from Breckenridge. And now Fleischer will bring it back down the court. Oh, and he thought Cornier was in a different spot than he was, and now we'll turn it over. Turnover number 8 for Frazee. And they'll hang on to a 2-point lead for the moment. They'll get it to Anderson. Anderson steps into the high post, pivots around, gets it to Christensen. Outside to Yagi. Back to Christensen at the high post. Now they kick it out. Yagi over to Anderson. Anderson inside for Christensen. Feeds it down to the baseline for Bluffus. He's blocked by Eckert. Into the hands of Christensen. Christensen battles. Gets his own rebound. Follow-up shot up and in. Nicely done there by Jonah Christensen. And we are tied at 59. That is the 4th tie of the game now. Three from Flynn off the front of the iron. And Hornets will get the lucky loose ball rebound there. We remain tied at 59. Justin Cornier. And substitution here is Johansson will check in at the next break in action. Stolen by Bluffus. Christensen will run into Fleischer, and now Yagi will take control of it in the backcourt. And he'll lose it. He'll get it to Jack Cornier, one-on-one with Anderson, and one! It's a blocking foul on Anderson.
Jack Cornier. Fouls on number 12, Anderson. Checked into the ball game for the Hornets, number 22, Nathan Johansson.
I have Anderson down for 3. The scoreboard shows them for 2. We'll have to double check on that. And he connects on the free throw.
Entering the ball game for the Cowboys, number 14, Alex Holm.
Yagi with the baseline jumper. In and out. They'll chase down the rebound. It'll go out of bounds. It's going to go back to Frazee. Justin Cornier will bring it up to the timeline. Fire it over to Jack. Jack will get the screen there from Johansson. It's stolen away, but they're going to call a foul on Christensen. They'll call a reach-in foul, or yes, they will. Yep.
34, Christensen.
That's his second, according to my numbers, and the team's 5th. So 2 fouls for Frazee, 5 for Breckenridge. Breckenridge coach wanted over and back, didn't get it. And a turnover here is Cornier will get it. Fire it down to Justin, short jumper, rolls in and out. Christensen gets the rebound. Nice pass down there to Blofis, and he will get the reverse layup up and in. Landon Blofis enters the scoring book for the first time, and it's 62-61. And a timeout called here by Frazee to save the possession. Otherwise, it might have been a turnover, as we might have had a travel call. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, drying, cleaning, and marketing your grain to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain has been saving farmers for years, rewarding them with reasonable prices on purchases and fair deals when they sell. Talk to Kelly or Brad about the many services they offer. Red River Grain in Breckenridge. Call 643-3738.
All right, welcome back. We got a good one here. 62-61, the Frazee Hornets with the lead over the visiting Breckenridge Cowboys. We've had 10 lead changes and 4 ties. Last time the game was tied, the score was 59-59, and right now the Hornets took the lead at 61-59, and they haven't given it up yet, but it is a tight one right now. 10:48 and a 1-point difference. Frazee will get the inbounds pass. Jack Cornier will collect it. Being guarded closely there by Alex Ohm. Cornier still with the basketball. Backs up Ohm. Gets it to Justin Cornier. They'll fire it over to Fleischer now. Fleischer will hand it off for Flynn. Flynn into the hands of Johansson. Johansson needs a little bit of help. Dishes it off there on the handoff to Justin Cornier. Now Fleischer. Step back 3. Got it! Broden Fleischer with the triple. 65-61. The Hornets are up by 4. 10-11 and counting to go here. Yagi has it. Ball above his head, looking inside. Nobody home. Pushes it into the corner for Adam Ohm. Back to Yagi. Now Blofis along the baseline. Up and in. Nicely done. Yagi will get the assist. 65-63. Fleischer into the corner, catch and shoot. Johansson, no, bounces off. Yagi will get the rebound. Back the other way now with a chance to tie or take the lead. They'll put it into the hands of Alex Ohm, across to Adam Ohm. Adam Ohm steps in, Christensen in the paint, and rolls around and off. And I couldn't see who got the rebound. It was Blofis, and now Johansson will be fouled. by Adam Ohm. Adam Ohm picks up his second, team 6, one away from the 1-and-1 bonus. And Frazee will have the basketball. Yagi will pressure in the backcourt here for the Cowboys. They trail by 2, 65-63. 9 minutes and change to go, and a foul on Yagi as Cornier will go to the free throw line.
Fouls on Yagi. Cornier at the line for the Hornets.
So it'll be a 2-shot foul since he was in the act of shooting. So first one is in. Justin Cornier with his first free throw attempt of the game, and he puts it in to put his team up by 3. And this next one could make it a 2-possession game if he can connect on it. And he will not. It'll remain 66-63. Justin Cornier going 1 of 2 from the line on that trip. Now Christensen outside Adam Ohm. 3-pointer number 6 up and in. He has 18 points, and we're knotted up at 66 all. We were tied at 59 last time this game was tied. Jack Cornier pulls up for a 20-footer. That one off the mark. Christensen, easy rebound. Gives it to Yagi in the backcourt. Yagi will bring it up court there, and a foul is coming here on Cornier. Jack Cornier will pick up what I believe is his third. His third and the team's third. Sebastian Anderson checking in, as does Junior Perez. And Christensen will fire it into Perez in the backcourt here off the substitution. Now Yagi, high post, Christensen outside, Anderson steps in, short jumper off the mark. Yagi with the rebound, he brings it back out top. Cowboys will reset. Yagi into the paint, kicks it out. Christensen wanted to drive baseline, travel.
Back in the ballgame for the Hornets, number 32, Reed Eckert.
8:26 to go. Reed Eckert checking in. He'll get the inbounds pass, fire it right back to George Flynn. 66-66. And Eckert fires it over. Fleischer for a 3 off the front iron. Blofis with the rebound. He'll get it to Perez. He'll work it up quickly up the near sideline. He'll stop at the near wing. Look around, gets it to Yagi up top. He'll dribble into the high post, kick it out, thought about the 3. Now Yagi thought about the 3, but Fleischer was there. He wasn't comfortable. He'll go up high on the far side, fire it into the free throw line for Christensen, down to Blofis, triple team, back to Christensen. He'll power his way to the hoop. He can't get it to go. Eckert grabbed the rebound, and then he was hacked from behind by Christensen. That'll be his third, and the team's 8th will march down to the other end for free throws.
Eckert at the line for the Hornets.
We've had 10 lead changes, and I think 5 of them have come from the free throw line. And if that's the case, now 6 of them have. 67-66 in favor of Frazee. And he'll connect on both. Eckert hits both free throws. Perez with it, outside Yagi. Yagi weaves through defenders, to the hoop, too strong. Christensen there for the rebound, kicks it out. Perez with a step back 3, and he got it. Junior Perez with the triple.
Junior Perez.
And now the Cowboys have taken a 69-68 lead. That is the 12th lead change of the game. Twelve lead changes and 6 ties so far here in this contest. Inside, 7 minutes to go. Loose ball picked up by Yagi on the baseline. Cowboys lead by 1. They'll fire it over. Long 3. Anderson off the mark. Rebound Blofis. Blofis will power his way. Blocked by Johansson. Perez picks it up. Yagi fakes it. Pumps it out. Anderson for a 3. No, it won't go. Blofis there for the rebound. Blocked out of bounds by Johansson. And I think there may be a foul on Johansson here too.
Fouls on number 22.
Yep, that is indeed the case. His first, team's fourth. And that free throw from Blofis is up and in. That's his first free throw attempt of the game, and he connects on it, 70-68. And we have a timeout on the floor. Frazee will talk it over, and one more free throw from Blofis when we come back after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Hi, my name is Ryan Rusted, Chief Lending Officer with United Community Bank. I'm just excited we've been partnering with businesses for over 100 years. Come and see why so many of your friends and neighbors have put their trust in United Community Bank. Stop in and see us in Perham, Frazee, and Dent, or you can visit us online at ucbankmn.com. We're excited for you to be part of our community, United Community Bank.
United Community Bank.
All right, welcome back. We have a free throw from Landon Blofis on the horizon here as Frazee took the timeout after his first free throw. They're down by 2 right now, and Frazee probably talking over the scenarios here. If Blofis connects, makes it a 3-point game, we'll do this. If he misses and we get the rebound, we'll do this. If we miss and Breckenridge gets the rebound, we'll do this. A little too much for me to sit down and analyze in 30 seconds, but that was likely the basic topic of conversation in that time out there for Frazee. And the free throw's in. 71-68, 3-point lead here for Breckenridge. Justin Cornier, being guarded by Perez, brings it over the timeline, fires it over to Fleischer. Fleischer spins, backs up his defender, Johansson. Now Cornier. Cornier to the free throw line. Gets it down to Jack Cornier. He'll muscle his way towards the hoop and draw a foul. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair, and that's team foul number 9 on the Cowboys. Double bonus time on the next foul. Right now, it's still a 1-and-1. Actually, I think this was in the act of shooting, so he's going to get 2 anyway. So on team foul number 7, number 8, and number 9, it's all been in the act of shooting. So Frazee's gotten 2 opportunities, and Jack Cornier capitalizes on the first one. He's made his last 4 and a line violation, so that one will go in as never occurred. And that didn't make it, didn't miss it. 71-69 as we approach the 6-minute mark to play here in regulation. Into the corner, Anderson driving the baseline, runs into a double team. He'll dribble out to the opposite corner. Feed it down low, Blofis, and the pass was tipped. And now a wrestling match for the ball, tipped into the hands of Cooper Yagi. Yagi pickpocketed from behind there by Fleischer, and he'll go out of bounds and stay with the Cowboys.
Entering the ball game for the Cowboys, number 2, Adam Ohm.
Adam Ohm with 6 3-pointers. He has 18 points. He checks back into the lineup.
George Flynn. As
does George Flynn. That'll give Johansson a breather on the sideline here for Frazee. 71-69 with 5:46 and counting to go. 5:43 and counting now. And Adam Ohm will get it to Yagi. Christensen at the high post. Outside Adam Ohm. 3, number 7, he got it. 21 points, all from behind the arc. 74-69. Cowboys advantage Breckenridge. You could say the momentum is oh, and that's kicked out of bounds. He'll stay with Frazee. If the sport of boys volleyball makes it to Section 8 AA, that would be a legal play. And the coaches might want to look at him if he's interested, but that doesn't work in the sport of basketball. 74-69, 5 minutes to go. Justin Cornier too strong. Loose ball rebound picked up here by Christensen. He gets it to Perez, back to Christensen. Up, too strong, it gets his own rebound. Up top, Yagi. Yagi around defenders, gets it to drop in. Cooper Yagi scores again. He has 12.
Cooper Yagi.
76-69.
points.
Big free throws here for Frazee. And he will connect on that one. That makes it a 2-possession ball game. George Flynn checks back into the lineup. Jack Cornier has made his last 6 free throw attempts in a row. Christensen outside Adam Ohm. Another 3? No, not this time. Rebound tipped around and a foul. Double bonus time, so now every foul on Breckenridge will result in 2 free throws here for Frazee, and these are big free throws. With 4:27 to go, they're down 5. They need to take advantage of these opportunities here if they don't want to let Breckenridge slip away with this. Last lead change happened at 69-68, and Fleischer will leave that one short. It was his first free throw attempt of the game. He has 11 right now, chance to make it 12 if he can connect on this one, and he does. 12 points for Broden Fleischer, 76-72. Yagi into the paint, floats one up off the ball, and that's Blofis with the midair rebound and putback. Blofis was 7 all in the second half. Flynn backs up, stops, fires it to Fleischer. Fleischer now over to Justin Cornier, back to Fleischer. Fleischer with a little move in midair. Ball goes to Christensen. He'll fire it off to Perez. Quickly up court for Adam Ohm. He's quickly pressured there into a double team, and it's going to result in a turnover. Justin Cornier will come away with the steal. Up court, Jack Cornier. Cornier trying to get around Perez, spun, and the ball was stolen by Yagi, and now it's stolen by Fleischer. Back to Jack Cornier off the glass and in.
Score for Hornets number 2, Jack Cornier.
Give the assist to Fleischer on that one.
Score for the Cowboys number 40, Landon
Blofis makes it 80-74. 9 points for Blofis, all in the second half. That one up and in.
Score for the Hornets number 3, Justin Cornier.
Justin Cornier with 2 more. It's back to a 4-point game. And a turnover will give the ball back to Frazee. 3 minutes, 4 seconds to play. This has been a tight one all the way from the start. Looking at my notes here. That one's tipped in by Jack Cornier. I don't think either team's had a double-digit lead in this game. I think at one point Breckenridge led by 9, but I don't think they've led by double digits in this one yet. So the last foul there is on Fleischer, his 3rd, team's 5th. And that sends Blofis to the line, 1 for 1 so far in the game. And he's 1 for 2 now.
Entering ball game for the Cowboys, number 12, Sebastian Anderson.
And he'll make it. Still 1 possession game, but it's a 3-point lead instead of a 2. Makes it slightly more difficult for Frazee. Long 2 on the way, left it short. Flynn will get the rebound. Feed it to Fleischer, and it's a 1-point game. A timeout by Breckenridge. 81-80 in favor of the Cowboys. 2:06 to play. We're back after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Hi everybody, my name's Andy Eckhoff, Business Development Manager at United Community Bank. We're a one-stop shop and our experienced staff is here to help you in any way we can. I want you to know that when you bank at United Community Bank, you have a whole team behind you, and our team wants to know your goals and how we can help you get there. We're the #1 commercial lender in the Lakes area. Come see us at United Community Bank, where the future is bright.
All right, welcome back. 81-80, 2:09 to play officially. Frazee fans cheering on their defense. Christensen trying to hush that defense chant. And now Adam Ohm, who has 7 3-pointers in this game, has the ball. And it's stolen away. Fleischer gets the turnover, gives it to Eckert in the backcourt. Eckert will bring it over the timeline. Minute 43 and counting. Fleischer, Eckert, turned over. Adam Ohm gets the loose ball, will give it to Yagi. And Yagi will wait for everybody to clear out, and he'll bring it over the timeline, with his team leading by 1 with 90 seconds to go. And another turnover, 3-on-1 back the other way. Cornier lost it, out of bounds, and it will, officials didn't signal right away. And it looks like, based on the reaction of the Frazee and Breckenridge bench, that it'll be Hornets basketball. A minute 20 to go. Inbounds pass, comes into Flynn. Flynn double team. Now Justin Cornier will have it. Justin Cornier will split the defense, and the Hornets take the lead. 82-81, Frazee. That is the 13th lead change.
Timeout taken by the Cowboys. Checked into the ball game for the Cowboys. Number 14, Alex Ohm.
We'll keep it right here. Once again, broadcast coverage brought to you today by our friends at United Community Bank, along with Superior Builders in Breckenridge, Red River Grain, OSPTI with locations in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. And last but not least, our friend Amanda Frederick, State Farm agent. You can find her on Minnesota Avenue in Breckenridge. 82-81. We've had 13 lead changes and 6 ties. The last time the game was tied, the score was 66-66. Frazee took the lead at 67-66. Breckenridge hit a 3, they would hit a 3 after Frazee would hit another free throw to get a 68-66 lead, and Breckenridge would take the lead at 69-68, and Frazee on the last bucket took the lead that is now our current score of 82-81. 54 seconds to go, and Sebastian Anderson will trigger the inbounds pass to Cooper Yagi. Yagi feeds it over here for Alex Ohm. And the Frazee fans trying to cheer on their team to a victory here, but it's certainly not going to be easy. 1-point game, these two teams, 30 seconds is an eternity. Long 2 on the way. No, it's off the mark. Offensive board, though. And who maybe got away with a travel. Ohm for a 3. This would be huge. No. Rebound Anderson. Anderson down to Christensen. Christensen up and in. 17 seconds to go. Fleischer draws the foul. $14 lead changes and 6 ties and another timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. Back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
No matter what time of year, A farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, drying, cleaning, and marketing your grain to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain has been saving farmers for years, rewarding them with reasonable prices on purchases and fair deals when they sell. Talk to Kelly or Brad about the many services they offer. Red River Grain in Breckenridge. Call 643-3738.
All right, welcome back. 83-82 in favor of the Cowboys. And the Frazee Hornets are at the free throw line to shoot 2. It's double bonus, so 1 will tie, 2 will give the Hornets the lead. Is Broden Fleischer. He is 1 of 2 from the line today here for Frazee. And one of the biggest, the 2 biggest free throws of the game coming up here. And he leaves the first one short. .1. Second one is up and in. We're tied at 83 with 13.1 seconds to go and a timeout, Frazee. Update from Barnesville. They lead Detroit Lakes 65-58 with 33.4 seconds to go. We'll take one more timeout. We'll come back with the conclusion. No, we're not going to take a timeout. We're going to leave it right here. We'll thank our sponsors, though, including OSPTI in Hankinson, Breckenridge, and Fergus Falls, State Farm agent Amanda Frederick in Breckenridge, along with our friends at United Community Bank with locations in Frazee, Breckenridge, and Perham, as well as Superior Builders, and last but not least, Red River Grain in Breckenridge. Once again, update from Barnesville. They lead Detroit Lake 65-58 with 33.4 seconds remaining in that game, and that game is on Magnitude Sports. Here we have 13.1 seconds, and we're knotted up at 83 thanks to a free throw by Broden Fleischer to tie the game. That is the 7th tie of the game. We've had 14 lead changes and 7 ties, and now we're tied at 83. And the final 13 of regulation coming up here. Will we see overtime, or will one of these teams get a basket? It's an immediate turnover. The inbounds pass didn't even go. It went right out of bounds into the Frazee bench. And now Frazee gets the ball on the baseline next to their own hoop with 13 seconds to go. Landon Blofus will check into the lineup here for Breckenridge, and now the Cowboys want to talk it over. We'll keep it here. Oh, wait, the Hornets will, that will give Breckenridge a chance to talk it over, too, because the timeout's actually from the Hornets. So they're thinking, what are we going to do here with 13.1? We have the ball. Let's analyze this. Let's think about this one here.
Back in the ballgame for the
They're going to
Cowboys.
inbound it.
Perez.
And if Breckenridge doesn't foul, they'll probably chew up, maybe bring it down to about 7 seconds before they decide to take a shot. Maybe if they're confident that they can get a high percentage shot, they'll take the clock down longer to not give Breckenridge a chance to respond. We'll see what happens here. But Breckenridge with a huge turnover as the inbounds pass went right out of bounds into the Frazee bench. Turnover number 10. And here we go at the final 13 of regulation. Fleischer. Flynn. No, it won't go. Rebound. Loose ball on the floor, and who's going to get it? Jump ball. Possession arrow favors Frazee. 4.6. And you couldn't ask for a better situation than that if you're a Frazee Hornets fan. And that's a nightmare if you're a Breckenridge Cowboys fan. 4.6 tied at 83. So Frazee's either going to win this over and back. 3 points, 3 seconds even to go. And now that was a big turnover by Frazee. So both teams have had big turnovers at the end here. Over and back the call. And now Breckenridge will have a chance to win it on a final shot. Man. Well, now all of a sudden we were talking about how that was the best thing that could happen is you win the possession arrow on a jump ball, and all of a sudden it's advantage Frazee, Nightmare, Breckenridge, and then they turn it over on and over and back, and the tables flip, and it is advantage Breckenridge, and not in a good position for Frazee right now. 83-83, exactly 3 seconds, 3.0 on the clock. We are tied at 83. Breckenridge will have a chance to win it here, and Adam Ohm has been hot. He has 7 threes in this game. He might want to put it into his hands. You could also work it down low to Christensen, Blofis, Perez, Yagi. They can all hit the 3. We'll see who gets it. Out of bounds, and that will take about 0.3 off the clock. 2.7 to go here. And that shot at the buzzer is off, and we're headed to overtime. (83-83). And we will be back in a moment. We need to take a breather here. Be right back.
Hi, my name is Ryan Rusted, Chief Lending Officer with United Community Bank. I'm just excited. We've been partnering with businesses for over 100 years. Come and see why so many of your friends and neighbors have put their trust in United Community Bank. Stop in and see us in Perham, Frazee, and Dent, or you can visit us online at ucbankmn.com. We're excited for you to be part of our community, United Community Bank.
United Community Bank.
All right, 4 minutes on the clock, overtime, tied at 83 between the Cowboys and the Hornets. We thought this might be a good one. I said I didn't know what to expect, and I certainly didn't expect this. Overtime number 1. 4 minutes on the clock, and we'll see what happens here in this one. This has been an awesome game so far. We've had 14 lead changes and 7 ties, or is it 8 ties? I don't remember if I updated the last tie. Eckert for a 3. No, that's off the mark. There's Cornier with the rebound and one!
Scoring at the line for the Hornets, number 2, Jack Cornier. Fouls on number 34, Christensen.
So once again, 2 fouls, because the fouls don't change going into overtime. So it's double bonus for the entire overtime here for the Hornets. And he connects. Jack Cornier, probably not the guy you want to foul. He has made his last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of 9 free throws, and his last 7 of 7. Yagi with the basketball. Out into the corner, that is Anderson. Fires it across to Ohm. Down to the baseline there for Christensen. Christensen back to Ohm for a 3. Left it short, and the rebound goes to Eckert. Back the other way quickly. Cornier for a 3. Looks good. That's off the mark. Anderson will get the rebound. Looked good coming out of his hands. Now Yagi has it. Fires it over. Ohm quickly to Perez. Perez, left-handed dribble, backs up high on the near side, being guarded by Jack Cornier. Dribbles through defenders, feeds it to Yagi, thought about it, drives in, kicks it out. Adam Ohm for a 3. Got it!
Taking a 3 for the Cowboys, number 2, Adam Ohm.
That's his 8th 3. He scored 24 points, all of them from behind the 3-point line. Trying to make sure I keep track of all the notes here. Tied at 86. Not anymore.
Scoring for the Hornets, number 3, Justin Cornier.
Into the corner. That is Anderson. Fires it across for Ohm. Up to Perez. 88-86, Frazee with a 2-point lead. Here in overtime, half of it gone. 2 minutes down, 2 minutes to go. Christensen, for another three. No, that's off the front rim. Rebound goes to George Flynn. He'll get it to Cornier. Outside, Flynn. And that one's tipped out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with 1:39 to go here in overtime. Cornier will have it in front of the time stripe. Ball's tipped away, poked into the hands of Junior Perez. And now a chance for Breckenridge to tie or take the lead. Yagi drives into the paint, and he will go to the hoop. Christensen is there for the rebound, and now they'll fall to the ground, and coming away with it, Jack Cornier to the hoop and off the glass. And it's a 4-point lead, 90-86. Christensen, foul. 1:06 to go here in the overtime session.
Fouls on Fleischer.
That three off the mark. Rebound outside. Yagi for a three. Got it! Cooper Yagi hits the triple, and it's 90-89. Inside a minute to go here. Eckert gets it to Flynn. Flynn, top of the key, thought about it, did not pull the trigger, hands it off for Justin Cornier. Now to Jack Cornier, being guarded closely there by Yagi. Cornier will back up Yagi, go to the low post, spin off the glass and in. It's a three-point advantage for Frazee on Cornier, making it 92-89. Yagi outside, 4-3 in the tie. No, that's off the mark. And the rebound grabbed by Fleischer. Fleischer up court to Cornier. He'll chase it down on the baseline, and now a whistle and a timeout. 18.5 seconds to go here in overtime. Breckenridge down by 3. We'll take a timeout as well. Back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740. All right, welcome back. Update from Barnesville. Barnesville wins 67-62. Adam Tonsfeld with 35 points in that game for the Trojans, scoring 22 of the 35 in the second half. Here, we are in overtime. Let me find the button. 2:18 to go. Or check that, 18 seconds to go, excuse me. Frazee ball up by 3. Breckenridge looking for a turnover here, and it'll be a foul. I'll stop the clock with 16.4 seconds to go.
Fleischer at the line for the Hornets.
So big free throw here for Broden Fleischer. He is 1 of 3 today. And he will miss that one, 1 of 4. It remains a 3-point game.
Entering ball game for the Cowboys.
This is the biggest free throw of the game right here so far. And it is in. That is crucial right there. 4 points. 15 seconds to go in overtime. Outside for Yagi. Baseline jumper up and in, and a timeout with 7.3.
Cooper Yagi.
Cooper Yagi hits the bucket, and that pulls the Breckenridge Cowboys within 2. 93-91 is our score. And if you're Breckenridge, you're thinking of a quick steal. If you don't get the steal by like 4 or 5 seconds, you're going to have to foul. go to the line, hope they make only one of two, because remember, Frazee's in the double bonus, so if they do get fouled, they'll go to the line to shoot two, so keep that in mind. And if they go to the line to shoot two, Breckenridge fans are hoping that they only make one, or best case scenario for Breckenridge that they make none of the two. But the guy you don't want to foul is Jack Cornier. He has made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's 9 of 11 from the free throw line in the game. And his only 2 misses were his first 2 attempts in the second half. He has not missed since those first 2 free throw attempts here in the second half. So 93-91, 7 seconds to go, and the Hornets looking for a huge win here in overtime over the Breckenridge Cowboys. So they'll put on the press. They're first going to look for a possible turnover. And now they will foul, and that will stop the clock with 5.9. So 5.9 seconds to go, and now going to the free throw line is Reed Eckert. He is 3 of 5 from the line tonight. 3 attempts coming in the first half. He hasn't missed yet here in the second half. Breckenridge fans will try and heckle him here a little bit. And it will not matter. He will make the free throw, and now it is a 3-point game. And if Eckert makes this free throw, it could win. It could be the dagger. We'll see what happens here. You can hear the coaches for Breckenridge say, "Box out, get a rebound." He will not need to rebound it. 95-91. Yagi will tee it up for a 3. No, it's off the mark, and that'll do it. The Frazee Hornets win it in overtime by the score of 95-91 over the Breckenridge Cowboys. What a game here today. We'll add up some numbers and come back with your post-game show right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Again, the Frazee activities would like to thank their sponsors.
Hi, I'm Jen Hendrickson, mortgage lender at United Community Bank. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we are here to help you through the process and answer all of your questions. Mortgage rates are great right now. You can check out our website at ucbankmn.com to get pre-approved, sign up for Rate Watch, and check out our mortgage rate calculators. United Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
United Community Bank.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. OSPTI, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
All right, we'll come back here as what a win for the Frazee Hornets here in overtime. The final 95-91. And I'm still adding up numbers here, but let's start by updating that there. 9-9. They moved to 500 on the season with the overtime win over Breckenridge. And the Cowboys fall to 12-6 with the loss here. And man, this game was back and forth. Last time I kept track was 14. Let's just start at half. We had 9 lead changes and 3 ties in the first half. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 ties in the second half to go along with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lead changes. So 9 lead changes, 3 ties in the first half. 6 lead changes, 4 ties in the second half for a regulation total of 15 lead changes and 7 ties. And then you go to overtime, 1, 2, 3 lead changes and 1 tie in overtime for a game total of 18 and 8, with the final lead change coming at 88-86 in favor of Frazee, and they would hold on to pick up the 95-91 win here in overtime. And yeah, I'm still trying to add up numbers here, so let's we're going to take another timeout, and we'll come back, and I will have the numbers added up by the time we come back, I promise. We'll be back in just a moment or two here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Hi, I'm Jen Hendrickson, mortgage lender at United Community Bank. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we are here to help you through the process and answer all of your questions. Mortgage rates are great right now. You can check out our website at ucbankmn.com to get pre-approved, sign up for Rate Watch, and check out our mortgage rate calculators. United Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
United Community Bank.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. OSPTI, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
When is the last time you reviewed your insurance coverages? Are you sure they are keeping pace with things in your life that may have changed? Now more than ever, it is important that you have the right coverages in place. Your local State Farm agent, Amanda Frederick, is here to help answer your insurance questions and provide a free comparison to your current policies and coverages. She has a fully licensed and local team ready to assist. Stop in or call for a free policy comparison. State Farm agent Amanda Frederick, proud to support Cowboy and Cowgirl athletics. Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, drying, cleaning, and marketing your grain to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain has been saving farmers for years, rewarding them with reasonable prices on purchases and fair deals when they sell. Talk to Kelly or Brad about the many services they offer. Red River Grain in Breckenridge. Call 643-3738.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
All right, welcome back. An overtime win here for Frazee, 95-91 over Breckenridge. And thanks for being patient. I had a lot of numbers to add up there. But let's go ahead and take a look at the totals. We'll start with the visiting Breckenridge Cowboys. And they were led by Adam Ohm with 24 points. And Jonah Christensen, I had him down for 19. 17 for Cooper Yagi. 11 for Landon Blofis. So Breckenridge had 4 players in double figures. And then Sebastian Anderson came a basket shy of double figures. He was at 8. And he scored, matter of fact, he scored all 8 of those in the first half. Alex Ohm had 5. And so once again, top to bottom, 24 for Adam Ohm, 17 for Cooper Yagi, 7 for Junior Perez, 8 for Sebastian Anderson, 5 for Alex Ohm, 19 for Jonah Christensen, and 11 for Landon Blofis. You add those all up, comes up to a team total of 91. For the Frazee Hornets, they were led by Jack Cornier with a very impressive 38 points. And he scored, let's see here, 2, 4, 6, 7 of those 38 in the overtime session. But he had a consistent game from start to finish. I mean, I honestly have no more room to write stats in for Jack Cornier. If he would have taken one more basket, I don't know where I would have wrote it into my stat book. That's very consistent right there. 38 points for Jack Cornier, 19 for Justin Cornier. Let's see here, 10 for George Flynn. Let's see here, Broden Fleischer had him down for 16. 12. Check that. Let's see here. That is Reed Eckert with 12. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they had 5 people who scored, and all 5 of those people in double figures. Jack Cornier with 38, Justin Cornier with 19, George Flynn with 10, Broden Fleischer with 16, and Reed Eckert with 12. And turnovers, let's take a look here. I had Frazee down for a total of 13 in the game. I had Breckenridge down for a total of 13 in the game. Yeah, that seems like poetic justice here, that's for sure. Frazee scored first. Breckenridge would take the lead at 3-2. Hang on to it until Frazee took the lead at 7-6. Breckenridge would come back, take the lead at 9-7. Then would be tied at 9. Breckenridge would take the lead back at 11-9. Frazee would tie it up at 11-11, then take the lead at 13-11. Hold on to that lead until Breckenridge tied it up at 17 and eventually took the lead at 20-17. But a couple possessions later, Frazee would tie it up at 20. Then on a free throw, Frazee would take the lead at 21-20, hold on to that lead until Breckenridge took the lead at 23-22. That would be the final lead change of the first half. We'd have 9 lead changes and 3 ties in the first half of play. We move on to the second half, and Breckenridge would hang on to that first half lead until Frazee tied it up at 57, took the lead on a free throw at 58-57. Breckenridge would tie it at 59. Frazee would get the lead back on the next trip down the floor at 61-59. They would hold on to that until Breckenridge would tie it at 66. Frazee would take the lead at 67-66, eventually build that lead to 68-66. Breckenridge comes back, and I believe it was Adam Ohm who hit the 3 to give them the 69-68 lead. And Breckenridge would hang on to that lead until Frazee took the lead back at 82-81. Breckenridge got the lead back on the next trip down the floor at 83-82. Next trip down the floor, it would be, let's see here. Oh, they unplugged us here from the, hang on, I'll go plug us back in. 1 second here, folks. All right. Well, apparently the power source that that they have for our camera is been shut off, and I cannot find the on switch. So I let me hit a button here. Sorry, I'm catching my breath here. At least you still have audio. What am I looking for here? I think it's this button here. Oh, if that was the button, it's not working this time, so. Nope, okay, well, you'll have the color bars, and I do apologize for that. But yeah, let's see if we can turn our camera back on momentarily. Nope, doesn't look like it, so. Hang on, I think we're gonna get some. No? Okay. All right, well, tell you what. We had it back for a mere second. That was about it. So we'll leave it on the color bars here. That's always an entertaining image to have. You're listening now to Magnitude Sports. Once again, 95-91 win for Frazee in overtime. It was tied at 83. It was a free throw by Reed Eckert, I believe. No, Broden Fleischer. Broden Fleischer went to the line to shoot two, and he missed the first one that left it 83-82 in favor of Breckenridge. He would make the second one to tie it at 83. Then Breckenridge on the throw-in would throw it right out of bounds into the Frazee bench, and a crucial turnover. And then Frazee would get the ball. So Frazee would inbound it. It would get poked away on the far wing. They would go in a wrestling match for it, and Frazee would get the ball back on a jump ball possession arrow, which would give them an inbounds pass from the far sideline. And then on that inbounds pass, Frazee turned it over on an over and back call as it was just a nick over the line there, and an over and back call, which gave Breckenridge the chance to win it on a final shot in overtime. They would not, or in regulation, they would not. We would head to overtime. Frazee would get the first basket to take the 85-83 lead, that was Jack Cornier who scored the basket. He would get fouled on the and one opportunity, connect on the free throw to make it 86-83. And then, let's see here. Yeah, that's right, 86-83. So they take the lead 85-83, and then it's 86-83. They would hold on to that lead until Breckenridge hits a three to tie it at 86. And then Frazee would come back, hit a shot, 88-86. They would hold on to that lead and cruise ahead to the 95-91 win. Well, since we don't have a camera or anything to keep you entertained, we're going to skip ahead to our player of the game, and that's going to go to Jack Cornier. 38 points, 14 in the first half. Let me add it up. 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 in the second half, and then 7 in the overtime period. So 14, 15, 7 equals 38. Jack Cornier, the 6'4 senior, will be our player of the game here as the Frazee Hornets go on to a 95-91 win here over the Breckenridge Cowboys, improving to 9-9, and the Cowboys fall to 12-6. So with the win for Frazee, that could shake up the QRF a little bit. They may not have to go to Breckenridge. We'll see how the QRF ranks them now, and we'll see. That might change the whole playoff picture, but we'll know for sure by tomorrow. So check our website tomorrow, msportsnet.com/schedule, and you'll come to this screen right here. There we go. Now we got some images on the screen that are worth looking at. So once again, we'll have Dilworth, Glendon, Felton hosting Barnesville on Monday. And then sometime on Sunday, we'll know what the 17th and the 18th look like. Right now, it just gives you the general information. Girls playing game on the 17th, boys playing game on the 18th. But at some point tomorrow, we will know exactly who is playing who in those games. And we have a suspicion that for the girls, it could possibly be Breckenridge at Perham, and then Monaga versus Barnesville. But with the QRF tiebreaker, we're not sure if that game's going to be in Monaga or if it's going to be in Barnesville. But those are the two games that we're looking at potentially having for the girls on the 17th. Now, depending on what happens with the Frazee win here, that could shake up that potential matchup of Frazee at Breckenridge. But we will likely have Wadena Deer Creek at Perham on the 18th for a boys playing game. And then the other game that we had might not happen now. We just have to wait and see. So once again, check our website, msportsnet.com/schedule. You'll see this screen there. And some point tomorrow when they update it, we'll update our schedule to reflect what we'll be broadcasting from the Section 8 AA girls and boys brackets, as the teams will be seated probably later tonight or sometime tomorrow morning, afternoon, I would guess. So that's going to wrap it up. Once again, you can find us online and all that other cool stuff. Also, games on demand. You'll click under archives under the on demand button. You'll come to this screen right here, and you'll see that the 6 games that we had for today are not quite up and ready to watch yet, but they will be soon. And you can watch any of our other previous broadcasts as well by clicking the watch button at msportsnet.com. That's going to wrap it up. Your final score one more time. In overtime, the Frazee Hornets improving to 9-9 on the season with a 95-91 overtime win over the Breckenridge Cowboys, who will fall to 12-6 on the regular season. That's going to be a wrap. Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you on Monday from Glendon. The DGF Rebels and the Barnesville Trojans, the final boys basketball game of the regular season, and it's on Magnitude Sports on Monday. Have a great night.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.